99% of men never do this. Yet, this is precisely what secretly attracts women. It may sound a bit exaggerated at first, but take a moment to think about it. How many men do you know who are handsome, confident, and even financially well off, yet still struggle to build truly meaningful relationships with women? It's not about looks, money, or social status. What most men often overlook are the little things. Almost invisible, but powerful in their impact on the impression. Today I'm going to discuss 5 things women secretly desire, but almost never express directly. These aren't just ordinary seduction tricks. These are psychological triggers rooted in science and Stoic philosophy that can completely change the way women perceive you. If you haven't figured this out yet, you're already at a disadvantage from the start. You're missing out on the attraction that lingers even after you're gone. Before we begin, subscribe, hit like, and turn on notifications. Welcome to Stoic Nexus. Let's get started. The first secret: the power of touch before intimacy. Imagine you're on a date. The conversation is flowing comfortably and engagingly. She's laughing. Everything seems to be going great. But something feels off. You walk her home, text her afterward, and then she doesn't respond. This is where most men make a mistake. They think attraction is built solely through words, humor, or sweet compliments. But women connect more than just verbally. They feel presence, energy, and physical closeness. One of the most underrated ways to create a connection is touch. Not forceful or inappropriate touch, but gentle, intentional, and comforting touch. Light, non-sexual physical contact before intimacy can change the entire dynamic of a relationship. For women, emotional connection is just as important as physical attraction. A gentle hand on her lower back, a light touch on the shoulder, or simply a reassuring squeeze of her hand. Small gestures like these speak far louder than words. They convey, "I see you. You're safe with me. I'm not here to take something, but to enjoy this moment with you." Most men touch with hidden expectations. They want something in return. Women can sense this immediately, and it creates pressure, not comfort. But a man who touches without expecting anything is different. He becomes the figure who makes women feel secure. And security is the beginning of desire. As Marcus Aurelius said, stop asking what a good man is like. Be a good man. Stay calm and act with purpose. Many men never truly understand this, which is why intimacy feels so distant to them. But men who understand this create a bond that women find hard to forget. The second secret is the art of respectful flirting. Most men fall into 2 extremes. They either overdo it to the point of seeming desperate, or they make so little effort that it becomes invisible. In fact, women appreciate flirting when it's done smoothly, confidently, and respectfully. Flirting isn't about memorizing lines. It's about energy. Keep it light. Flirt with ease. It's like a dance. You lead, and she follows naturally. For example, when she says she loves Italian food, most men will simply reply, "Me too." And the conversation ends there. But a man who understands this dynamic might smile and say, "Oh really? Then you've obviously never tried my cooking." Such a line conveys both confidence and a playful side. It makes the interaction feel alive. Many men flirt solely for validation. They say something and then anxiously wait for a response. This kind of behavior destroys attraction. Women are attracted to men who enjoy the conversation without relying on the other person's approval. A confident man flirts because he's enjoying the moment, not because he needs a specific response. Eye contact also plays a big role. Hold the gaze a little longer than usual, then calmly look away and return to it. This slight tension creates attraction. It says, "I see you. I'm not intimidated, and I don't need validation." This kind of balance is what makes a man magnetic. The third secret: listen to understand, not to respond. Very few people actually do this. Most men listen while busy, they're not really present. They're just playing a role, and it shows. As a result, Women feel like they're talking to someone who's trying to impress, not understand. When a woman opens up to someone, she's not always looking for a solution. She wants to be heard, understood, and validated. The Stoic approach is very simple: be fully present. Put down your phone. Stop thinking about your answer. Really listen. Then ask a question that shows you're really paying attention. Don't just say, "Wow, that's crazy," but something more specific like, "You told me about what your boss said. How did that make you feel?" This level of attention is rare, and rare things are always highly valued. When a woman feels truly heard, she'll open up her inner world to you. And trust is the foundation of lasting attraction. As Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen more than we speak. And this isn't just philosophy. It's a real strategy. The fourth secret: emotional stability under pressure. There's a deep desire in women that they rarely express directly: a man who can remain calm in difficult situations. Not a man who is cold, but a man who can feel emotions without losing control. A woman will naturally test you, not out of malice, but to see how you react. When she's late, disagrees, or is in a bad mood, most men fail to handle the situation. They become defensive, frustrated, or emotionally dependent. They react impulsively and then regret it. A Stoic man does something different. He pauses. He breathes. He chooses to respond, not react. He might say, "I understand you're upset. We can talk about this when things are calmer." He doesn't escalate the conflict, doesn't pursue it, and doesn't collapse emotionally. This kind of stability is incredibly attractive. By remaining steadfast amidst chaos, you become an anchor. And no one abandons their anchor. As Seneca wrote, the greatest strength is self-control. This self-control is what separates a man who is remembered from a man who is forgotten. The fifth secret: knowing when to walk away. This is the thing that changes everything. Women are naturally attracted to men who can create distance, not out of manipulation or anger, but out of self-respect. A man who understands his worth won't beg, won't pursue relentlessly, and won't tolerate disrespect. Herein lies the paradox. The more you demonstrate that you're capable of walking away, the more women will feel compelled to hold on to you. This ability demonstrates self-respect, emotional independence, and a lack of desperation. And desperation is one of the most unattractive traits a man can possess. Walking away doesn't mean being cold. It means having healthy boundaries. It means being able to say, "I appreciate your presence, but I'm not dependent on you. I'm whole with or without you." When a woman understands that you're emotionally independent, she stops feeling pressured. Instead, her curiosity begins to grow. She starts thinking about you. And it's from that curiosity that true passion arises. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have control over your thoughts, not over external events. Your time, your emotions, and your life's purpose are yours alone." When you keep these things separate from distractions, you become a man of integrity. And integrity is one of the deepest forms of attraction. Most men will hear these ideas, accept them for a while, and then fall back into their old habits. Chasing validation, playing a role, and wondering why nothing changes. But the men who truly live by these principles will be unforgettable. They become the standard by which they're compared. The choice is now yours: remain part of the 99% or accept the stark reality. If you've watched this far, leave a concrete in the comments to show me. Subscribe, turn on Stoic Nexus notifications, and don't forget to like this video. See you in the next video. Stay calm, maintain your balance, and keep moving forward with confidence. Thanks for watching. Yeah.